Hello and welcome back to Sorted Food.
Now in today's Chef Skills Challenge, we're going to test our three normals, Mike, Jamie and Barry, on their creativity skills, and there are 3 badges up for grabs.
But first, let's have a look at the leaderboard as it stands.
I'm unsubstantially optimistic.
That's the spirit. Badge number 1 is basic flavour identification. So we've discussed it before that flavour is a combination of roughly 20% taste and 80% aroma. And as a chef, you need to creatively curate the combinations of flavours to come up with new dishes. That's what we're going to test you on.
Therefore, we would like you to identify on aroma alone the 6 flavours that you have in front of you. And you've got 10 minutes to do it. Starting from now.
Oh no!
Unscrew, sniff and tell.
This is going to be a nightmare.
Now, for a bit of context, these are 6 aromas that we've taken from a whole selection of aromas that you sometimes find in wine, but we have specifically chosen 6 that we think you should be able to identify that are core ingredients that will be useful in challenges 2 and 3.
Citrusy. It's really citrusy.
It's got a sweetness to it.
I'm impressed already.
It's lemon.
Yep, move on to the next one if you're happy with that.
Oh no, that's so familiar. And I don't know what it is!
Oh my goodness, I'm eating it. It's sweet and fruity.
I know it's so obvious.
Fruity, it's strawberry.
Really clean, really fresh.
Peppermint.
Number 3 is peppermint. Number four.
Oh, that is so familiar. What is that? This is so hard.
Try and narrow it down. Think about the flavour wheel. Is it meaty? Is it floral? Is it herby? Is it woody? Is it tropical? Is it citrusy? Berry-like?
It's more like, I'm getting more woody smells.
Yes, it's woody because it's musky. It's like aftershave. I'd wear this.
It smells like an essential oil, like herbal.
Vanilla-y.
I want to say that smells buttery, like fatty.
It smells like holiday. It smells like holiday. It smells like suntan lotion.
Sex wax.
So I think that is coconut because it actually doesn't smell too much of coconut to me. It smells like coconut milk because I make so many Thai curries at home.
Mentholy, it's warming.
Personally, this was the hardest one for me.
That's familiar, but that's sweet. That's really floral.
Honey.
3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, working left to right, what answers are you locking in?
Lime, number 1.
Orange.
Lemon.
Pineapple, number 2.
Strawberry.
Foam banana. Number 3, peppermint.
I think it's peppermint.
Basil.
Number 4, maple.
Number 4, lavender.
Eucalyptus.
Number 5, coconut.
5, coconut.
Sex wax, stroke vanilla.
Number 6, honey.
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 You'll have to wait to find out who got the badge. Ready for challenge 2?
Yes.
Badge number 2 is the basic flavour pairing badge. So you now know what those 6 aromas were. We would like you to pick just 2 of them to pair together into a speedy dessert. The key thing is, those 2 that you choose must be the hero of that dessert.
Oh.
You have full access to a pantry, including variants of all the ingredients that you smell, and you have 40 minutes on the clock. Starting now.
Cool.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So you've got a number of different variations of the 6 smells. So for example, coconut, you've got toasted flakes, you've got desiccated, you've got fresh, you've got tinned and coconut water.
I'm drawn to the English blossom honey. Honey and black pepper, I know that those 2 go together.
All right, one thing that is instantly sticking out to me, the pina colada-y, coconut and pineapple. We all know that goes really, really well together.
Coconut, for me, was the one that jumped out first, and it took me straight on holiday. I could then see myself on the beach drinking a grapefruit cocktail, sweetened with honey.
Okay, so here's logic. Buttery, but also carby stodge. Rummy is spiced, black pepper, spice, honey.
I'm thinking a coconut milk rice pudding with like caramelised pineapple.
I'm going to go for like a really delicate tropical mini trifle. but a bit more sexy than a trifle.
I found a caramel and apple French toast. I'm going to experiment. I'm going to get a little bit of the custard in a pan, heating up. I'm going to make it all liquidy again, and I'm going to put black peppercorns in it. A black pepper and honey caramel French toast.
The thing about French toast is that it needs some kind of fresh element to it.
So it's not too rich.
It's an interesting direction to go in with this combo.
Going in with a little bit of black pepper into this vanilla custard. No idea whether it's going to work or not. Oh, that's actually quite nice. Do I just get it straight in? Yeah, screw it, I need to move. Okay.
You've had 15 minutes by my maths, that leaves you with 25?
Okay.
So, how are we going to do this? Coconut milk. We must have a coconut rice pudding recipe on our Cookbooks app, right? Get that melting. Then I'm going to chuck in my rice, coat it in the butter, add sugar for the pudding, followed by milk, cinnamon and vanilla paste. So I'm going to use coconut milk. Probably going to have to water that down a little bit because I'm going to need half a litre and this is 400, so great. Lime goes really, really nicely with those, so I'm going to add some of that in as well. I think that'll help balance everything out. Coconut milk going in.
He's doing it in a
he's
dirty
eyeballing
container
that.
to rinse it out.
I like that.
This is smart cooking happening.
Flavour 1, coconut, first use in the pan. That's good to go. Do I want to add anything else in there whilst I'm here? We did put vanilla paste in this recipe for a vanilla rice pudding. Coconut, it would work.
Vanilla is one of those flavours that helps bring a roundness to sweet things and can do exactly that, bring out other flavours more strongly.
So, just to get ready for later, I'm going to have some desiccated coconut toasting.
Love this, love this.
Right, now in the original recipe, that went into the oven to bake for 40 minutes, and I have how long left?
Not that long.
So, I think I can just leave that to bubble on the stove until the rice is cooked. That'll be absolutely fine.
So for my trifle, I need a creamy base. Start with some mascarpone and a little bit of coconut yogurt.
I like it.
But also, I'm going to enrich my cream with an egg yolk.
Like any trifle I've heard of.
Bit of brown sugar, I think that'll go well with the flavours as well.
So you're going to cook that out like a sabayon?
Look, this is a complete freestyle. So I'm going to make the conscious decision not to look at the chefs in the eye for a while, because they are going to make some funny faces.
When I think trifle, I think some kind of spongy element, I think some kind of fruity or jelly element, and I feel like some kind of custard element, and then cream. And it's those four things that kind of work together. So this is almost a cross between the custard and the cream.
Okay, now going with some of the grapefruit zest in here as well. So this is really creamy and not too sweet. So I do need some more sweetness from somewhere. But I'm happy with that as a cream, I think.
It'd be nice to serve it with some mascarpone on the side, and I'm thinking maybe some lemon zest just to lift it because it's very stodgy. Just going to serve a little quenelle of that on the side, maybe.
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 This is very much a cheats French toast in the sense that the custard is already made and cooked. Typically, raw custard base would absorb into the bread and it would cook in the pan to give you that custardy effect.
I am under no illusions that as chefs you're thinking you could have made a custard, and I absolutely could have. But because I don't really know what I'm doing what Mike normally doesn't do, which is going simple.
We're not testing you on how to make French toast today,
Thank goodness for that.
but we are testing you on making sure those two key flavours are standout and not masked by too many other things. Now, at the start of the year, we came up with a bunch of these skills badges, but since the first episodes launched, you guys suggested loads, and so far, both of our tasks today came from you guys. So keep commenting, keep sharing. What other skills should we be testing our normals on?
Just need that to thicken up. I'm going to go in with a little bit of Zymlest.
Zymless.
Bit of Zymlest.
You're patting it dry, that's cool.
To get some good grill lines on it, I want it dry, get the grill lines, and then I can sort it out later. Okay, so flavour pairings wise, with pineapple and coconut, I think it becomes easier to think of it as a cocktail. Essentially, what would I put into a pina colada? I'd have rum, there'd be coconut, there'd be pineapple. I'll probably put some mint in to top it off at the end. There's a lime zest to keep it fresh and like that's how I'm building the flavours of this dish, and I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
What you've done here is taken something that's quite familiar and put it into a completely different context. I think that's smart.
So I've got the grapefruit jam, which could just be a layer in this rather than thinking into it. Everything needs more sweetness. I'm scared I'm going to miss the sweetness because I haven't got a sweet cake in here. I'm going to create a mixture of Mount Gay rum and some grapefruit juice. Soak that in it so it's sodden. Have that as one of the layers in the trifle, and also have a really crispy layer from the brioche.
So whereas I would typically take perhaps a nice sponge and drizzle over a bit of sherry for a classic trifle, you're essentially going for kind of pink grapefruit and rum soaked brioche.
Have some honey. We have a splash of rum. Oh boys, might be in trouble here. It's too soggy, it's not crisping up. There's a lot of smoke coming off of that. Uh-oh.
Traditional French toast, you're kind of making an omelette around bread and soaked into bread. I think essentially what you've done is put custard into a pan and tried to fry custard.
Interesting, yeah.
What else is going to add to this? I've got desiccated coconut, but I think some coconut flakes toasted off as well.
I like the fact that he's thinking about texture as well.
Just cocoa nibs.
Yeah.
Just to top off.
I had that thought. That's good.
I love pineapple on a barbecue. You get a slight smokiness to it as well as the char, and then the caramelisation of those natural sugars and those tropical aromas that you so nearly got on sniffing it.
Oh, that's thickening up, thickening up.
I've got a good idea. Can I get a blowtorch, please?
Behind you.
What are you doing? What's your idea?
As a kid, couldn't stand this. Sourest thing in the world. Only way to make it taste decent was to smother it in sugar. That's what I'm going to do. Smother it and then blowtorch it.
I like that. I think that's cool.
Okay, interesting. See, that's not what I wanted.
The caramel sort of formed on top. And is it, because it's wet, is it chewy, stick to your teeth, or is it crunchy?
Former. Yeah, I'm alright with that. I was going to put it on top, but I think it needs to be chopped up and mixed in.
What are you up to, Mike?
I'm toasting brioche. It's buttery, it's crispy. I haven't got time to bake anything in the oven because I could have done a bread and butter pudding. I've got a glass as well, so if I wanted to last minute stack something together, basically whatever happens, I've given myself options and who knows what's going to appear on the plate. This, okay, right, let's go glass. Dish one is this. It's got some texture. I mean, some of it's soggy. What's the problem?
No problem. You do you.
Okay. I'm not feeling this idea.
It's a big old glass for a tiny amount of whatever you've got left.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just going to commit to the original idea, guys. Let's hope that toaster works.
Wait, so what's the plan?
I'm going to warm some custard through. I'm going to serve you custard on toast.
In a creativity badge, service. It's custard on toast.
It's about flavour pairing. Oh, what the hell is that?
So brioche has a lot of butter in it.
And sugar, which burns quickly.
This is going well.
So I think for the final bit, I've got one element of pineapple. I don't know if that's enough, so I want to get another bit in there. And I think what I want to do is really I've got 10 minutes. Who knows if I can make this work, but make them really jammy. Oh, I'm always terrible at this bit.
Take this to the bank.
Eyebrows.
Now, James, how would you have done that?
First, I've gone butter. I've let it foam brown a little bit, fried the pineapple in the butter, added some sugar, got it caramelising, and then right at the end, rum. And you just want to, you're flambeing it to cook it off a little bit, but not too much because you want that flavour. The pineapple's now looking good. Like the sugar's melting, the liquid's evaporating.
That's amazing.
Like it's gonna be good.
I'm going to make a test one, see how it goes.
Are you gonna make a test one and try it?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's my test one with everything combined.
I think that's the key with a really good trifle, is how the flavours mingle and interact once you take a deep scoop and get all the layers combined.
There was too much grapefruit in there. The grapefruit's overpowering the coconut. So, coconut milk and custard. Now that needs sugar. Because I can't lose that sweetness. I need the sweetness. It's better. I'm getting coconut now at least. It's very rummy.
Let me double check my toast.
That's
that's
perfectly
perfect.
toasted.
I have toasted brioche. Great. Okay, now, what am I going to do with that?
3.5 minutes.
3.5 minutes. Right, there's my honey. I've done honey and toast. I've made honey on toast. Do I want to use the custard? I like the custard. I'm using the custard. I'm doing it. Yep, and I know what they're doing, and I don't give a damn.
I'd have honestly preferred him to just butter it.
With a drizzle of what is that?
That's delicious, Ebbers. You're gonna not know what is. There we go. Look at that.
Honestly, this is a contender for the worst thing we've ever said.
You're supposed to be improving this year.
Well, don't give us such ridiculous tasks. This is hard. Make it whip up a dessert. You chefs.
That's heating back through. I think I can plate up.
Oh, good consistency.
So let's spoon on some of this.
2 minutes.
This is hard, man. Let's just go for it. Because I'm kind of happy with it. I'm trying to make sure that I don't overdo the grapefruit as I go along. It's so overpowering. It's going to be there.
There you go. There's some honey on the top. Get the drizz.
You got 90 seconds left.
Easy. I've nailed it. I've absolutely nailed it.
At least we can have a quinella mask.
Last 45 seconds.
Okay, here we go. So we're going to have some pepper nibs.
Need to sprig them in. Every trifle needs a sprig them in.
Hell no.
You've got to finish this dish in the next 30 seconds. If you don't submit anything, challenge 3 might be tricky.
Not so much a quenelle. There you go. Look at that. Perfect.
Last 10 seconds. Last 5 seconds.
I don't need it, Ebbers.
3, 2, 1. Step back. You ready for challenge number 3?
Oh, that's still not it.
Okay, boys, badge number 3, basic food photography. Social media is a skill that many chefs use to entice people into their restaurants. You have a dish in front of you that you've just created. We are now going to ask you to take the best food photograph of it.
Using that image alone, the sorted food community is going to vote for the one that looks most delicious, and that person will win the basic food photography badge.
This is Barry's job.
I'm very confident in my photography skills.
You can only use your phone and the basic editing software within it. And you've got 5 minutes. Off you go.
Oh.
There you go. Now you want to eat it.
I'm going over here.
I'm just going to go over towards the natural light.
I'm not sure Mike can make that look good, but he might be able to. He's doing a good job. He's doing what I would have done, which is try and make it look tall.
The enticing element, I think, is key, and that dribble has done that for him. It is more enticing now than it was a couple of minutes ago.
Oh, I think it's going to be good. What are you up to?
I don't know anymore. Have we got a coconut? I literally don't know what. I hate this.
Got 90 seconds remaining. Here he is. I'm not sure we've tested that for load bearing.
Oh, Jesus.
Last 30 seconds, and then you need to send us your chosen pick.
Oh, it's so good, but I'm making it look so terrible. Right, I've got 2 photos. I just need to decide which one it is.
We need your submission.
Okay, it's sent.
Fantastic. In that case, you may leave the kitchen. James and I will try your flavour pairing, and we'll give you the results at the end. Time to award some badges. Let's start with badge 1, the basic flavour identification badge.
Mike scored 4.5. Jamie scored 2.5. And Barry scored 2.5.
That is well done.
Yeah,
That was really hard.
Thanks.
I was pretty blown away by that.
So challenge number 2, the basic food pairing badge. Mike, you're up first. You picked a food pairing that both James and I were most excited to try. Black pepper and honey.
I didn't get a lot of pepper. It tasted like brioche with custard and mascarpone on it, slathered in honey.
Not your best performance, and therefore in this challenge, no badge.
Shucks.
Jamie, you went absolutely classic with pineapple and coconut. Rice pudding is a really nice idea, coconut rice pudding. It was nice, but we weren't sure you took them to new levels. We weren't sure if you were having them complement each other completely.
It's really difficult, but a good food pairing, one should elevate the other and the other should elevate that one so that together they become something better. We felt like yours was a delicious plate of food, yes, but it was coconut and pineapple.
I feel horrible.
You said it yourself, James, we've got to keep high standards.
Jamie, I don't know if you've gathered, but we're not going to give you the badge.
That's where I was most confident.
Barry.
Oh no.
Grapefruit and coconut. You tasted as you went along, and therefore you were trying to get that balance. Problem is, it didn't quite work. The grapefruit was fighting the coconut all the way through. So this was a really tough round, but also no badge.
In some ways, this is a compliment because we know you can do better and you've done better before.
But enough of us dishing out the judging.
Oh no.
Round 3, basic food photography badge. We uploaded all 3. I've recently taken a screen grab of the results. In 3rd place, with 21% of the votes, Barry's dish.
This is the best day ever!
You kidding me?
Honey on toast!
You guys haven't got taste.
Thank you so much. No,
What's your problem?
What are you doing?
Look,
Stop being a prima donna.
basic photography.
Basic photography.
Maybe yours is advanced.
Yeah, people just don't appreciate your art, man.
In 2nd place,
I don't care.
I don't care anymore.
with 29% of the votes, Mike.
Oh.
And Jamie, with over 50% of the votes, takes 1st place and therefore the badge.
I can't.
Well, that concludes another Chef Skills Challenge. The question is, are our normals any closer to being chefs, or should they just stick to the washing up?
And what skills shall we challenge them on next? Comment below.
And of course, join the conversation over on Twitter using the hashtag #SortedChefSkills. Are you nose whistling?
I'm making music.